This week, we continue our look into the Toy Story trilogy, going backwards of course. This week is Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2, the two films that host a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, the highest for an animated film, between them. To start with, Toy Story 1, Pixar's first film and the first animated film to use complete CGI. And boy, is it a classic. Tom Hanks plays Sheriff Woody, one of Andy's favourite toys, whose popularity as the most famous toy, is threatened when Buzz Lightyear, played by Tim Allen, comes onto the scene. With his status as famous toy under threat, Woody concocts a plan that goes seriously wrong when Buzz falls out the window and is presumed dead by the other toys. Now a sort of outcast from Andy's room, Woody must go out, find Buzz and return home. But with Andy soon to move away to a new house, it doesn't always look like it's going to succeed. But hey, watch the film for yourself, you know how it works, otherwise we wouldn't have 2 and 3. As I say, this film sparked a new era, both for CGI and for Pixar. From then on in, Pixar have created so many masterpieces, and of course Toy Story was the solid start. Tom Hanks is brilliant in his role, a character who feels his popularity under threat and does everything to try and succeed and get back in favour, even if it does mean alienation. And Tim Allen does a fantastic job as a space ranger who finds Earth life a bit unusual but soon learns to adapt, especially when he learns that the air isn't toxic. Other roles in this film, of course, in there John Ratzenberg as Ham, Laurie Metcalf as Andy's mother, and many more, including Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head. He is brilliant, Mr. Potato Head, always seeming to oppose Woody, always seeming to be against Woody, and in the end learns the truth. And it doesn't always go well for him. This review may be short, and it may not make sense in some parts, but it gets my point across. Toy Story is a cracking start to the series, and one of the best Pixar films ever done. And the same can be said for the sequel, Toy Story 2. The plot of the film is that Andy is going away for the summer, and the toys don't know what they're going to do, especially when his mother hosts a yard sale. In rescuing a toy that was very nearly meant for the sale, Woody is kidnapped by Al McGuigan, who is played by Ray Knight, whose roles include Jurassic Park, Third Rock from the Sun, and Tortured Miracle Day. But carrying on with the plot, Al takes him to his apartment block where Woody reunites with the cast of a former TV show that then featured him, and he's reunited by Bullseye, his donkey/horse, Jessie, his cowgirl friend, and playing Stinky Peterson the prospector, Frasier actor Kelsey Grammer. As Woody starts to question his toy past and learn of his well-found popularity back then, the rest of Andy's toys engage in a chase and the hunt to find Woody and bring him home. But it's not that easy, as McGuigan is going to Japan and the Woody's Roundup gang are going to display in a museum. As with Toy Story 1, this film has 3 things to its success: a fantastic array of cast members, an array of CGI effects, and an array of very, very funny moments. My favourite moment in this film is when the toys are crossing the road disguised under traffic cones, and how their antics just cause massive pile-ups after pile-ups. With one being when they just about cross the road, but they cause a truck to overturn, its pipe to come off, the truck to get stuck, and many cars pile up behind it. Not to mention a lamppost falling over. And something else I like about this film, Tim Allen's performance. He does a fantastic job turning from the person who once hated Woody and thought he wanted him dead to someone who leads the hunt to find his friend. Of course we can tell this when the toys demand a rest and Buzz points out that Woody didn't stop to save him in the last film. And you can show Mr. Potato Head has regrets for his performance in the last film when he tried to get rid of Woody. Because of course when Buzz reminded them that when they threw him out of the moving truck, Potato Head's response is, "Oh, you had to bring that up." I think it just proves how someone can change in the course of a film. On the whole, I think yes. At this point, Toy Story 3 is the best animation comedy trilogy of all time. The best one would have to be 3 in my opinion, followed by 2 and 1. But that isn't saying that 1 isn't without its moments, oh no. Number 1 is still a fun film to watch. I can't really hate any of them. And I'm wondering what they're going to be doing with the Halloween special coming out in October. That should be interesting considering that it was downgraded from a 4th film to a short. But on the whole, you want to see a Pixar trilogy? Not seen any Pixar films at all? Start with the Toy Story trilogy. Maybe out of order, but hey, you will absolutely love it.